Howdy y'all, hope you're all having a fantastic day. We got back, biceps, and forearms. Now, unfortunately, I can't get into the health center here until 8 days out from now, which really sucks because I didn't know that the health center, or like the student one on campus, would need to be booked so much in advance. So we'll just kind of play it by ear for the wrist, and then yeah, everything else should be about the same. Feeling a lot better than yesterday. Like a little congested in the head still, but like nothing too bad. So yeah, that's about all I got. Yeah. So gonna hit it hard, do some good workouts. Maybe might spice up the bicep workout a little bit. Like maybe, yeah, I mean, in all fairness, I've been getting really lucky with the easy bar being open when we've gone the past few times to be able to do my bicep curls. So, but if that's not there, maybe I have to do something else. But besides that, yeah, I'm gonna go have some dinner and then I'll see y'all in the gym.
Alrighty, so starting off the back day, of course, got the good old underhand pull downs. Now, I think it has been about 2 workouts or so since I've done deadlifts, so those might be coming up to be the first workout for back. But until then, of course, good old underhand pull down. Now, for today, I decided to try doing underhand pull down with and yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what the grip name is, but where I guess suicide grip, if you were doing bench, that's what it's called, but where your thumb isn't around the bar. Because I wanted to test it out, because I know sometimes that can lead to more just feeling it in your lat rather than in your arm or bicep. However, for me, I think I'm gonna stick to having the thumb around. I know I did the grip that I'm trying out right now, that, as you can see in my second set as well, but for my third one, I ended up switching back to that normal hook grip. No, I guess that's what that is. That's a hook grip, and then the normal standard grip. I switched back to that for my third rep, or third set, sorry. And also, as you can see, my buddy decided to do his best to be a door for my video, and it's all good because he didn't know my camera was there, which is actually a good thing because the less in the way and noticeable my camera is, the better, so I'm not taking up space from other people. But as you can see, decided to try upping the weight a little bit, and it went pretty well. I did end up getting one less with my left arm on that first set. That's okay. I'm not left arm dominant, so just gotta make sure that if I do that way again, probably start with my left arm, but I doubt I'll really have to worry about it next time. I bet I'll probably be pretty even. Now, moving on, some lat pull downs, and these are obviously not moving as much weight when I went up weight in the other workout. So I started a little lower at about 85 kilos instead of the usual like 90 that I would start at, and I got about 7 for my first set, dropped to 80 for the next two, and got 8 for both. Also, I know this isn't really a part of the workout discussion, but I am going to try and slow down my talking. I get a little self-conscious that I speak too fast in my videos, and it can be a little bit overwhelming. And if that is the case, please let me know. And if it's not, also let me know, because then I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. However, moving on to these easy bar curls now, I've been getting really lucky. It was like as soon as I said that I was getting unlucky with getting the easy bar, I just started getting it every time I had back and biceps. But regardless, I think I was swinging just a little more than I'd like to on these. I'd argue that as long as you're doing the main part that activates, the bicep and really is working that without swinging, that you're looking pretty good. However, I do like to try and limit my swinging as much as I can. As you can see, my lower back was not on the preacher pad, so that's usually what I use to stabilize myself for that workout. And then I decided to wait a little bit. I was kind of just like milling around like in the area of the preacher curl, because if anyone else needed to use it, I wanted to give them the chance. It'd be different if there were 2 of them, but there's not. Someone did end up taking it. Otherwise, I was going to do single arm preacher hammer curls. So instead, decided to settle for the standing ones, and I decided to try starting with 22 kilos. And I always try my best. I know this one's sort of hard. Like, it looks like I'm swinging, but I'm really not as much as I am, or at least I don't feel like I am. I do feel like it's all in my arm and not really using any momentum to help me. And I got about 6 for my first set in each arm, and then I went down to 20, and I got 8 for the rest of them. I think that's what that said. It's gone now, so I guess I don't remember. And then moving on, did the preacher curl, opened up again, so hop back on it. Did some easy bar reverse curls. Now, I grabbed a 2.5 kilogram to put on the end outside of those 10s, and I thought it was a 1.25. So, and again, also with these, still feel like I'm swinging a little bit. So next time, I'm gonna make sure my lower back is nice against that pad to make sure I'm really limited in the swinging. While I know it doesn't affect it all that much and how much muscle you gain from it, I do still want to be strict and holding myself accountable for, you know, being as strict as I can with my reps rather than swinging all too much. Although, of course, I know a little bit of swinging is okay for at least in moderation. Then finishing it up, since I can't really do wrist curls, also I got an appointment scheduled for like, would it be the 18th? No, the 25th Thursday. I got an appointment scheduled for my wrist. So I decided to substitute the wrist curls with abs. As you can see there, went pretty okay. Think I need to lower the weight next time, kind of treat them like calves, do a few more reps with slightly less weight. At least that's how I like doing abs. And then as for posing, I'm still not very happy with how the love handles are looking. I know that really makes my frame look wide just all the way down rather than having, that T waist, that snatched waist that, you're really looking for when you are cutting. However, I know I still am heavy for my height. Technically, I'm still like 20 pounds or so over my lean mass, or like 25 pounds over lean mass for my height. So I still do got quite a bit to shave off. However, I do think I'm starting to notice some, well, I've been saying this a lot, but I'm looking good towards the upper part of my body, I would argue. I think I'm losing weight there the quickest, or at least the muscle to fat ratio is slightly lower there than it is on my lower body. So it is starting to look pretty good. I'm pretty happy with how it's going. But yeah, honestly, besides that, I feel like posing's been going pretty well. I think I need to be a little more consistent with how I do my lat spreads, because I know I tend to, not feel comfortable, and once I'll do the motion, I will sort of like keep readjusting it a little bit. Like I'll keep moving around, but besides that, here's cardio, and I'll see you back at the apartment.
Alrighty, back at the apartment, done with a good old back, biceps, and forearms. Also, don't mind the mess. I just brought my clothes up from the dryer. I do gotta fold them after I record this, but workout went pretty good. Pretty happy with it. Still disappointed that my wrist is fucked up. And it's probably gonna be a whole case of, it's not like super fucked up, you just have to rest, which sucks because, I don't like resting. I mean, who does? Obviously, it's kind of one of those things where it's, long or short-term suffering, just healing for long-term success. So, yeah, I mean, I get it checked out like 4 days, not even 4 days, like the day of our next week-long break for school, which is crazy that that's already come. And I swear to God, whatever. Sorry, that was kind of cheesy, but I swear that and I promise that I'm gonna get that, the video of New Zealand posted eventually. Maybe it'll kind of be like every big thing I did in Australia, or videos I have from Australia, I'll kind of combine into a collage for when I'm flying home, because that week that I'll be flying home, it'll be my rest day starts Sunday and I go home on Tuesday, so I'll probably just take Sunday till I get home off, because technically we go back on a Tuesday here. We leave Australia at 10:40 in the morning on a Tuesday, but we don't get back to Minneapolis till 2:40 p.m. on that same Tuesday. So it's like we're staying frozen in time for almost a day and a half, or pretty much a day and a half. So it'll be like 4 or 5 days off. So I'll have to have some videos for that. And while I could go to the gym that Monday, I guess if I really wanted to, really early Tuesday morning, which I wouldn't, I could go, but I feel like taking those rest days will probably help, especially if that is the diagnosis for my hand, which again is kind of weird. It's right here that it hurts, and then the thumb also plays a part. Like it clicks in and out of place. It doesn't click, but I don't know, it's weird. A whole lot of BS, but I think for now, for the future of the back and biceps, and forearms, I'll probably just do reverse curls or some type of workout for up here on my forearm, and then just do abs in place of wrist curls. Thankfully, I should get a good amount of work in regardless of actually training wrist curls, just because for like holding on for other workouts, so I should be pretty set in that category. But yeah, besides that, pretty good day. And yeah, I think that's all I've got. So as always, I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I hope y'all have a wonderful day.